Welcome back to BLATANCY. My name is Kumiv, Lucky King.
You already know.
We are going to react to, well, we're going to talk about King of the Ring. We watched it yesterday. Titus Proctor, brand new champion.
Fuck, what a
beat
fight.
everybody.
First of all, before you even start, man, King of the Ring, what a show. What a fucking show.
Great show.
Shout out to Jason Sadi and Anna.
Yeah.
Man, like, King of the Ring never disappoints. Like, I said this before on the show. Like,
Yeah.
King of the Ring is one of those shows that is... if you live in New Zealand, you have to come watch.
Yeah, man, for
this
sure.
This is where combat sports is at for New Zealand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bruh, the talent, the amount of talent that there's filled with in these shows is crazy. From like the 17-year-olds all the way to like you know the main guys, the King of the Ring guys. You know what I mean? Like the tournament, like it's just full of talent, full of killers, full of like especially at this weight class this time around. What, 75 kgs?
Middleweight.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man.
Crazy. It was just great, man.
The way it was stacked up, the talent that was stacked up was crazy. It was almost, there's not one of them where they were out of place. They were all fucking have high level credentials.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, what a show. King of the Ring, Arsenal X, like these guys, these shows are the ones you want to come watch, man.
Straight up.
Shuriken as well.
Shuriken as well. Yeah. It's just, these are like
it's going shows. like Australasia. Like, I think this is probably one of the biggest shows in Australasia, you know what I mean? Because look at the talent that came from this as well.
Yeah.
You know, Carlos, Dan, Izzy, obviously, Bloods, Nikora.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And now we got Titus.
Yeah.
Arshia.
Arshia came back to fight.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get into it.
Let's jump straight into it. So, opening up the show, we'll talk about the CKB guys first.
Let's go.
Those are our guys.
Talk about our guys first.
We'll talk about Diddy. Raam Didumo fought Sam Parks.
Yeah. That was...
good fight.
Yeah, it was fucking good fight. Diddy came out doing
fight.
what he's doing, you know what I mean? Diddy does what he does.
He's styling.
Like, he was just styling, like, he was precise.
Yeah.
Diddy is a sharpshooter, is a sniper. He sets his shit up.
Yeah.
He sets his strikes up. And he baits, sets traps, so he baits you into to land his shots, you know? And obviously it's similar to Izzy's style.
Yeah, straight up.
You know, similar. There's a CKB kind of style, like Dan Hooker kind of has that style too.
A
lot of feints. You see the hip feints, they were all working. But yeah, Sam Parks was a veteran. Obviously, he's been a former King of the Ring champion. Yeah, fucking hell.
He's huge.
He's fucking
Sam is
light heavyweight champion. Though.
Yeah, man.
Fucking hell, that guy was huge.
I feel like Yoel Romero.
Yeah,
he's fucking jacked.
Dude was fucking shredded, man.
Yeah,
that guy was a tank. But yeah.
Good first round. Round one.
Round one, like I felt. First of all,
the ref.
Fuck it, that referee. Yeah. That referee needs to know how to do his job.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect, but that referee was a shit ref. Like, before you even break down the fight, let me talk about that ref. King of the Ring needs to sort that shit out with that guy. I don't know what his name is. Because if you have if you have a look at the lady that was refereeing, the girl, she was great. She was calling out, hey, stop grabbing the leg. She was doing her job as a ref. She was calling out the things she needs to call, giving the warnings.
Yeah.
This guy never gave one warning in any fucking fight.
At all.
At all. Even the kids that were dumping each other, he didn't give no warnings.
Yeah.
So you could see what Diddy slipped. And he got a knee, and then that Sam landed that shot, which was illegal because he was already grounded.
Yeah,
he was already grounded, and the ref said nothing.
Nothing.
Not a warning. Not like, hey, bro, what the fuck? Nothing at all.
Gave Diddy an 8 count.
Yeah, gave Diddy a standing 8 count for that shot.
Yeah,
it was not supposed to be a standing 8 count because nothing landed. He slipped.
Yeah,
he slipped. So how the fuck does that work? And you can see huge yelling, and the ref didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know that ref. I don't know
it's
what
annoying.
the fuck was up with that ref. Fuck that ref. But anyway. Fuck it, I said it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and
but yeah, so that happened in that first round. So obviously Diddy's equilibrium was kind of off because that shot. He was not expecting that because he was already on the ground. Exactly. So he's like, okay, I'm safe. I'm cool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's trying to get back up.
Yeah,
bang, bro.
Boom. Bullshit. He landed that shot. I was like, what the fuck. But after standing 8 count, obviously Diddy got himself together, kind of, you know.
He came back.
He came back. He
the round
him
ended. Yeah, the round ended right towards the end of the round, anyway. So, but he came back not bad.
Yeah, he came back. He came back. He started putting the pressure back on. You know, say like, fuck it, let's go.
And everything. Yeah.
Yeah. He came back. I think he landed like a nice right hook. Yeah. He was orthodox. He threw a jab, right hook. That landed.
Big shot in round 2.
Yeah.
Round 2 was it where round 2 where he threw the southpaw left hand.
Yeah.
And
that was round 2.
A few seconds later, boom, lands a head kick. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Diddy was just doing what he did. You know what I mean? Like just setting up. Obviously, Sam just like used his
pressure,
forward, aggressiveness, used his size on Diddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To land the shots. The leg kicks that he was doing, he was landing. He was like, it was like a running kind of kick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Running low kick, because he knew Diddy was backing up.
Yeah.
You know, he knew Diddy likes to move a lot, so he was trying to shut their movement down.
Yeah.
And I think he landed some straight rights as well. Off the top.
There was one where he bounced from the rope.
Yeah, from the rope. Yeah. Diddy was not expecting him to cover that much distance.
Yeah.
So he covered a lot more distance because of that momentum from that thing, and he landed that strike.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, he was just he did really well with those leg kicks. What's his name? Sam.
Sam
did really well, and then just using his power to his advantage.
Yeah.
But
Sam won in the
Sam
end.
won. Overall, I feel like it was still a really close fight overall.
Close fight, yeah.
But yeah, it's all good. Fuck it. You know, and also another thing people need to know as well is that Diddy doesn't fight at this weight class.
Exactly.
Diddy fights at 70, 71.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like there to be great.
Yeah.
What like there's nothing to lose. And also I want to say this. Obviously, I'm biased, and it's not only being biased. It's a fact. Like out of everyone in the King of the Ring, Diddy does not have those accolades that those guys have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in reality, he's lost nothing.
Yeah.
He's not lost anything because he took a chance to fight guys that are bigger and go for the strap. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean? That'd be great. And it's not a big loss in his career or anything, because he's still coming up. You know, he's still building himself up.
Yeah, straight up.
So he'll just learn from this fight. He'll know what he needs to do, and then he'll come back. You know, hopefully they have like a 70 kg, 71, maybe even 72 kg King of the Ring. That would be a good.
That'll be a good one.
That would be good for Diddy. That's where you can see, you know, that would be a area where Diddy can shine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because there'll be guys around his size.
Yeah, his size too. Yeah.
Because you can see Sam and Diddy. Sam was just he looked like a completely different weight class to Diddy. Diddy looked so small. Yeah.
100%. Because after the weigh-in, he would have been fucking way heavy.
Yeah.
Diddy would have been walking around the same weight he weighed in.
Yeah.
This guy would have been like 80, maybe even fucking 80 something, 85.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a big weight difference, and you can see in the power and the shots will be a lot.
Yeah.
You know, a lot to take in, but but one fight I was looking forward to was Diddy and Arshia.
Yeah, that would have
been a really gangster fight. Like that would have been like, you know.
Diddy versus Arshia would have. I obviously didn't know who Arshia was before, but when I saw him fight, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was telling you the whole time.
Same
I was like,
kind of style.
I kept telling you like Arshia he's gangster, man. Like he's one of the guys you definitely like. If you don't know, you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to that fight. Diddy and Arshia would have been a really good fight. And also because they would have been the same weight. Even if there was a 70 kg one, Arshia would have made that one.
Yeah,
you know? Like, so
they're on the same size as well.
They're the same size, exactly. So yeah, that would have been a good fight. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Head up for Diddy, you know, he'll be on to the next one. He's still the GOAT, you know. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it
twisted. Just because it's one loss, you think he ain't the, you know.
Yeah, straight up. He'll bounce back for sure.
Yeah, he'll bounce back. It's just that people are just gonna shit on him now. Like, fuck out of here.
Fuck the
noise. You're gonna find out soon. That's all good.
But yeah, moving on.
What was the next one?
Caeden Skipper fought Lemanu. Bro. Come on now.
Bruh.
Come on now.
Bruh.
Hey, Caeden is just that motherfucker.
K-Dogs this guy is different, man.
Caeden's that guy.
Fuck it up.
His last fight as well in Arsenal X, straight away knocked the guy out, right? Low fall, up, boom. Came up with the hook, boom, done.
Out.
This fight as well, flying knee, dropped him.
He just came out, like he was just being himself. That's the thing. When you watch someone fight, you can see, like, look at Arshia, right?
Yeah.
They're all being themselves. Just like Caeden came out, he knew. Confident.
Yeah.
He was chill. Like as soon as it started, he does what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what he does, and he's just being free.
Yeah.
And you can see it. It showed on the night. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
And that's the other thing people need to understand as well. The guy he fought is a well-credentialed veteran,
sure,
you know what I mean? He's seasoned in the kickboxing game. Caeden's just coming up in the kickboxing game.
He's an MMA fighter.
He's an MMA fighter, but he hasn't had a lot of kickboxing experience, but you know what I mean? And that just shows the talent and the level he's at, you know, in terms of kickboxing or just being a fighter in general.
Just a striker in general, man. He's so fucking slick with it. It's crazy.
Slick,
fast.
Explosive. Fast for the weight class he's at as well. He's super slick, super talented, bro. Like his fight IQ for the age, he's only 20 years old.
Yeah, young as hell.
Crazy.
Insane.
Crazy. But yeah, K-Dog's what a performance.
Broke Lemanu's nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
crazy. Lemanu was on the ground holding his face for a while.
Yeah. Just took him out.
Caeden's like, shit. He's 20 years old and he's already doing this. Just a few more fights, man. He can be in the UFC very quickly.
Oh, easily. By 22, 23, he can be in the UFC.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Like, think about what he's going to be like when he starts hitting his prime, when he gets 24, 25, 26.
27, 28.
People say fighters don't even get into the prime until he's 30, and he's performing like this is fucking
20
crazy.
years old. Crazy,
you know what I mean?
Man.
So definitely, if you don't know who Caeden is,
Caeden Skipper.
Now
man.
you know.
Remember the
now
name.
you know. Now you know who he is.
Remember the name. Caeden's that guy.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to K-Dog. What a fucking fight. Let's go.
Crazy. Back-to-back knockouts. Ashley Nesbitt.
Let's go.
Sarah Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, Ash is
just she's little Mike Tyson.
She's little Mike Tyson. Little Tyson, bro. That's a little
Her
beast.
style is just like...
She's a little beast, man.
Fuck.
I couldn't wait to take the cookies though, because she's told me all week, she's telling me all week, I can't wait for those cookies, I can't wait. I was I can't. So I made those cookies, I was like, I can't wait to give it to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fight was a good fight. She fought Sarah Ahmed.
Sarah Ahmed.
Yeah.
Sarah's good.
Sarah's really good.
Really good with the Muay Thai kind of stance. You know? It's just the thing is, right, I feel like Sarah was probably used to fighters that
stand and bang kind of thing.
That give her space.
Yeah.
Ashley took the space away.
That's it. Because that's what Ash had to do. It was someone that's taller and rangy.
Yeah.
But Sarah had good combinations as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
She got
a lot of good pull, pop, and finish with the leg kick. Right,
Yeah.
so like start with the hands, finish with the kick, and move
Yeah.
back. And she was good, fast, quick. It's just Ashley's pressure.
Ashley's
pressure
is
too much to deal with.
Her timing is all the way.
Yeah.
When she entered, she knew. Yeah, she just knew how to mix it up, and then she went to the body, the knees, the leg kicks. She just mixed it up really well.
Yeah. The one thing I noticed about Ashley, she didn't really faint. At all.
She wasn't fainting as much.
Yeah.
But
she
she
really
just went in there to scrap. Fuck it. She's a little scrapper. Let's go.
She went in there. I guess she didn't really need to.
Yeah.
She just went in there.
She just went in there to bang. Let's go. I fucking love it. I fucking love it, man.
Yeah. But no, shout out to Ashley.
Shout out to Squirt, man.
Good job. Proud of you. Shout out to Sarah Ahmed as well.
Yeah.
For putting up a good fight, you know.
Representing Point Chef. Hey.
Point Chef, that's right.
We out here in Point Chef too.
We out in Point Chef as well. I forgot about that.
It's just water, allegedly.
And shout out to both of them. Good fight.
That was a
great
good
fight. Young as fuck. Both
good, and also fuck the fighters side. Like they're young. Look how young they're. 17-year-old, both talented, talented female fighters. You know what I mean?
Fighting no shin pads.
No, exactly. No shins. 17 years old, and and shout out to King of the Ring for allowing these guys to have that platform as well to showcase their skills and for the just for the young kids to showcase themselves, because the other kids were 17 as well.
Yeah.
The two boys that we're going to talk about. So it's just great to see, and it's great to see the talent at this young age. You know what I mean? When
I look at young fighters, I always think about when I was their age.
Yeah,
I'm 25 now, but I think when I'm 17, I was like, what the fuck was I doing when I was 17?
That was I didn't know.
Not fighting on King of the Ring.
Nah,
that's what I was
for
doing.
Sure.
Yeah, I wasn't fighting on King of the Ring. Yeah.
I wasn't even fighting. Fuck, I didn't even know how to fight properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these guys are doing shit that, they're way beyond what we were doing in our age. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Ashley. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed those cookies.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. So this was actually not going back. This was the first fight of the night. So obviously we were talking about CKB guys. Yeah. CKB team. Now this was the actual first fight of the night. It's not. It was not the tournament fight. It was just.
It was the undercard fight.
Yeah, it was just they called it a super
fight. Yeah, so Caeden and Ashley they won in the tournament, but they were the undercard fight.
Yeah. So AJ Foster fought Boston Moylan. Yeah. AJ won.
Yeah, but it was a really good fight. The first round was competitive. He was
Southpaw versus Orthodox.
So Boston was Southpaw.
Boston was Southpaw.
Yeah, AJ was
Orthodox. Yeah. So AJ started. I can't remember.
AJ had a lot of output. Foster was playing patient, playing range, because he had that tall. He was tall. He was longer, trying to play range.
But AJ and Foster are the same guy.
Oh, sorry. AJ Boston. Sorry.
Boston.
Foster, yeah.
Boston was the rangier Southpaw, trying to keep the distance, right, and AJ was pressuring forward.
Yeah, and AJ had a lot of output as well. He was like, a lot of punches finished with the kick.
And he was a bit of a thug as well. Whenever they clinch and they break, he would just push him off. I'm like, oh,
he was there to bang. He was there to bang. So
he had that aggression in him. You know.
But yeah, Foster
landed some big.
Boston landed some good strikes, good leg kicks. Yeah, just setting up. You know what I mean? He was setting it up because he's long, so he's setting up his punches and stuff. But AJ shut that down with his pressure and just getting inside and landing that right hand. He landed the right hand so many times.
Yeah. The body shot, I remember clearly in round 3. The body shot,
that body shot started to wear on him, and then the kicks to the body as well. Started to get to him, and I think AJ recognized that, so he started going to the body a lot. He just started putting a lot of work to the body, and you could tell he was hurt.
Boston was getting tired a little bit as well.
And then towards the end, Boston was getting tired, and AJ took it all the way.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Super talented kids, super talented boys.
Good on both of them.
Good job with both these boys. What a fight!
Great fight.
Super entertaining, man. This 8-man has been super entertaining.
It was fun. It was legit fun.
Yeah.
And we got there was not many knockouts, but that's good because we got to see a lot of high level
fight.
It wasn't like a quick finish for everybody, so it was nice. All right, next up, this is the winner of the King of the Ring, but this was his first fight of the night. So Titus Proctor fought James McGowatt. James McGowatt was he's a zombie, man. This guy. Tough.
This guy was tough, man. Durable.
He didn't give a fuck.
The amount of damage he ate.
And the amount of damage he ate and never went backwards.
He never took a backwards step.
Kept coming forward. We've been in there. Even in sparring, or if you get hurt a lot, you will take a step back to kind of breathe. This motherfucker didn't, man. He was just kept
coming forward. He didn't give a fuck.
Obviously, Titus is so clean.
Yeah, Titus was so clean with it because Jake was having a hard time because of the movement. The movement that Titus had. Titus was moving in and out of
countering
range.
As well.
Countering in and out of range. So every shot that Jake would throw, he would miss most of the time. His kicks would miss, his leg kicks would miss, his jabs weren't getting through as much. So it kind of frustrated him. So he was just trying to walk him down and say, fuck it, let me.
He got dropped as well.
He got rocked in the end with that. And the beauty I found about Titus is that he does nothing special in terms of his striking. He's just his basic fundamentals is so sharp. He's just one twos,
pull counters,
just the basic stuff, footwork, and he's just working behind his jab and his cross, and also the body shots. That's what sets the body shot.
My favorite thing about Titus, even when he fought in Arsenal, that shovel hook to the body. He's so good at it, and he's so sharp with it. And he hides it.
And
so
that's
well.
The thing. It's not just hiding it. You have to see. The reason why he's able to land those body shots is because of how sharp his fundamental. The 1-2s is what sets up that. Because now when he does that, you're doing this, and that opens up for the body shot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's what opens everything. Is the beauty is in the fundamental. The fundamentals that he has, and the way he applies the fundamentals. Because everyone has a 1-2-1. Everyone can do that.
Exactly.
But the IQ that he has, the understanding of how to place their shots, down the pipe. And that opens up everything else. That opens up the body shots. Now the way he's throwing his shots to the body, bro, that shit sounds like a kick.
You can.
It's like pop. I'm like, holy fuck, bro. Like we're sitting up on the stands. We usually punch. You don't hear punches like that up there. Like you hear kicks.
There was one, and it was against Jake, right? Where it was loud.
He landed 3 of those that sounded like that. 3 or 4 of those body shots that sounded like a fucking gunshot. It sounded like someone threw a hard low kick, you know what I mean? Like a low kick got checked or something. It's like, pop!
Like hitting
I was like, what the fuck? I was losing my mind. I was like, bro, that body shot is wild. What the fuck?
I'm a fan, bro.
I'm a fan. And the thing, he's only 19. Brother, he's only 19.
He's a teenager still. And he just won King of the Ring.
This kid's only 19 years old. It feels so weird calling him a kid because of the way he strikes. This guy's a beast, bro. Like
crazy.
He's super talented, man. Super talented, super composed. And
the fact when he rocked Jake,
he didn't go crazy.
He didn't go crazy.
Patient.
He was patient.
He just kept him. Even when he came back up, he didn't rush for the finish. He's patient. And that's a hard thing to get when you're that age at 19. To understand being patient, because when you're in fight mode, most time when you're young, you just fuck it, let me go, let me get it.
Exactly.
He's like, nah, I'm calm, I'm patient, and that's why you pointed at Izzy. Izzy was like, you know what I mean? Izzy was doing like you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? You're smart. You're playing it smart, And yeah, man, this guy's future is bright as fuck. I can't wait.
Shout out to Titus.
Yeah,
shout out to Jake.
And shout out to Jake.
Jake is such a good fighter.
Jake is a good fighter. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Was not his night.
It just wasn't his night. It probably wasn't his night. But one thing you can take away is that obviously he's a good fighter, but he's durable as fuck.
Yeah.
And there's not that many people that durable that can walk around.
Yeah.
This guy's tough as fucking nails, tough as they come.
Yeah.
So shout out to both these fighters.
Shout out to both of them, man. Straight up, honestly.
Good job, Titus. On to the next.
On to the next controversial fight. Controversial
fight. A little sauce.
Arshia Ebadi fought Diego Bebeduzzi. Bebeduzzi, I'm not sure how to say his name.
I don't want to.
Bebeduzzi.
I can't butcher his last name.
In my opinion, Arshia won the fight. Clearly won the fight.
Unanimously won that fight.
Clearly won the
fight.
So let's just give a background of why it's controversial.
Before we get to controversy, let's just talk about the fight first, and then we get to controversy after that. So Arshia came out, man,
looking great. This is my first time seeing Arshia. I never seen him fight.
I told you.
I heard you talking about him, but I never went and watched. Right? I just heard you say, "Oh, he's great." And then when he came out, he has that CKB sauce. Like, I know I shouldn't be saying it like that, but the way he fights, it's very Izzy-like. It's very, feint, the hip feint, the movement. It's like, you don't see fighters outside of our CKB gym that
do it that way.
That way, Yeah. And, man, he's so fucking good.
He's good.
He's so good. I'm just blown away by how talented he is.
I told you, man.
Head movement crazy, man.
I told you. I told you, just wait till you see him.
In range with someone who can knock you out. Bebeduzzi has 16 KOs.
Yeah.
In range with someone who can knock out. Arshia puts his hands down, calls him in. Boom, shit, bro, I'm losing my shit.
Arshia just flexed on him the whole time. And like, just setting up his punches, he's just touching you with his hands. He's not even trying to knock you out, he's touching you, but to set up the kicks.
Exactly.
Pop, he'll blast you with the kick, but just angles, feints, and just finesse, bro. Finesse and flex. This is poetry in motion. This is beauty.
This one is, yes.
This is beauty. This is poetry in motion. This is what you see when someone is in that state. They're in that flow state and they're just feeling themselves.
Yeah.
They say fuck it and they let the moment take over.
Straight up.
They just live in the moment. That's what Arshia was doing.
That's when striking becomes art.
And Diego had no answers for anything because he just couldn't understand what the fuck he's seeing in front of him.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of what Izzy did in King of the Ring in his reign. Like when he's in front of you, just don't know what to do. Like, what the fuck do I do with this guy? I have no answer. And he's standing in front of you, but you can't touch him.
Exactly.
You're hitting fresh air in front of this. This guy's in front of you, but nothing you're doing is landing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
And it was so obvious that look, I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Diego, right? But Diego's leg was fucked. Diego's left side of his back was
and the thing is, like, Diego's back leg was fucked.
Yeah.
It wasn't even his lead leg, it was his right leg. His lead leg obviously took damage.
Yeah.
But it was the back of his leg too was
just
fucked.
red.
Like, Arshia took all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look, Arshia doesn't have KO power, but he touches you so much. He peppers you so much. By the end of it, you're fucked up. Like, you're taking so much damage.
You're broken. You're like, I can't touch this guy. I don't know what to do. Yeah. You try swinging for the fences and it's still not working.
Yeah, and deep down we know Diego knows he lost that fight. You know, he knows for a fact when the bell ended, the third round bell ended. I know for a fact Diego knows. Yeah, I probably didn't get that one. Yeah. And then when they announced it, there was a mix-up in the cards or something.
They mixed up the card.
I don't know how that happens. It doesn't make sense. How can they mix up a card if you already scored it? But they announced Diego as the winner. And then everybody goes crazy. Everybody supports.
He's got so much support. In the crowd. That's crazy.
The crowd went crazy for him.
No disrespect. I didn't know who he was.
We didn't know who he was. But I'm sure he's a great fighter, obviously. Right?
Obviously a great fighter. No shit.
A lot of fans.
But he definitely lost that one.
That one.
I feel like it's a little disrespectful and also a bit wild that you're a fighter. You know you lost. You know, in your heart, you know what happened. You were in that shit. You knew what the fuck happened in there.
Yeah.
And the fact that you put your hand up and act like you won. Like,
because what they did after was they called out, they said that was a mistake. Yeah. They called out the rightful winner, which was Arshia, red corner.
And like, if it was me as a fighter, and they raised my hand, and I knew I lost. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'll be like, nah, what the fuck? I didn't win this shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna be like, nah. I'll even contest it, but like, fuck, no, I didn't win this shit.
Yeah.
Because if I get beaten like that,
dominantly,
you know what I mean? Like not dominantly,
but he just couldn't do much.
100%, you know, you lost that fight.
Unanimously lost.
Unanimously lost.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, fuck, I won. No, I lost.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
and also, even after they announced Arshia as the winner,
I was gonna
he still put his hand up, and he was still putting his hand up like you know.
Yeah.
He should have. What he should have done is he should have embraced. Like in my opinion, right? What he should have done is embrace Arshia a lot more.
Yeah.
Maybe even go and lift Arshia's hand up and be like,
exactly.
hey, yo.
So like, yo.
When they started booing, what he should have done was, you know, gone and be like, hey guys, chill. Like, this is your winner, you know? He should have done something like that. Instead, he just kind of smacked Arshia's hand and lifted his hand and walked out.
Look at what Arshia did when they announced he went and hugged him, embraced him.
When they said Blue Connor won, when they said Diego, Arshia immediately gave him a big hug and said, hey.
That's how you know, like, that's the real fighter spirit to me, because, like, you know you won. You know 100% you won, but
you still gave it up to him.
You still gave it up to him, like, good work, brother. You know what I mean? Even though you know that was your fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, still the rightful. At least they gave it to the rightful.
At least I was
already kind of losing. I was already like quite fucked up because of that ref.
Yeah.
You know, so going in here and then when that happened, I was about to leave. If they didn't give Arshia the win, I was about to fuck this. I'm not watching the rest of this fight, the rest of the show, because first of all, the ref's not doing his job properly. They give, you know, they fucked Diddy over on that one.
Yeah.
And then now they're doing this, they're fucking this over. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm out.
I was so confused. I never seen this happen in King before.
Nah.
But I'm glad they fixed it.
Yeah,
and then they didn't just go on with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the UFC, you see so many times, whenever they fuck shit up, they don't say that was a mistake. They just say, they keep going, you know? Yeah. With King of the Ring, at least they acknowledge that they made a mistake. So shout out to them for that, for keeping it real, you know? And, alright, let's move on. Hokage, Dion Wilson. He has a lot of support as well. And then he fought the Flying Kiwi, I think is his name.
Yeah, Flying Kiwi.
Alex Richings.
Richings, yeah.
Alex got that Blood Diamond style.
Yeah,
awkward.
Blood Diamond, but not even Blood Diamond. His is completely awkward and weird.
Really
it works. Well, I'm not shitting on it. I'm saying it's awkward and weird, but it fucking works.
Yeah.
Dion was having a hard time with him. First of all, let's give a shout out to Dion too. Dion, what a fighter, bro. This guy is so good.
Yeah.
Like, amazing. I saw him coming out. I was like, I kind of knew of him. I didn't know much about him. I knew of him. First of all, when he said his name is Dion Hokage, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Naruto. And
he came out with the
he came out with
the bandana
with the shinobi thing.
Yeah.
So when he said Hokage, I was immediately a fan.
Yeah.
Because Naruto is one of my favorite animes. So
yeah.
So that fight, he was finding it really hard. With Alex, because Alex's style is just completely weird, chin up, hands but it worked, and I was telling you the whole time sitting there, like everyone's talking about like, oh, this is weird, this guy, you know, he looks like he doesn't know how to fight, but he knows how to fight, and he's actually winning rounds. He was chopping their leg, he was landing punches, and a lot of shots that Dion was throwing weren't landing clean, because
it was hitting the shoulders and the arms, and the thing, right, Alex has this weird, like, blocky punches, but it was landing.
Exactly.
It was landing, and it was, like, snapping Dion's head up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, right, I fucked up. I really needed to go to the toilet, so I left after the finish of the second round. So I didn't see the third round.
Yeah.
And by the time I came back, fight was over. So I don't know why. I know at the end of round one, Dion hurt Alex.
Yeah.
Alex was rocked, and he covered up.
He started to
figure
out, He started to figure out how to get his right hand to land a bit more.
Yeah.
And I feel like he started to land more the cleaner strikes.
Yeah.
Alex was just taking his leg though. Those leg kicks were working.
Yeah.
They were awkwardly set up and they were coming.
And that's what I was saying. Alex has probably a Taekwondo background because his kicks was a lot more better than his hands, you know. Yeah. So and that's clearly a Taekwondo.
And because the way he sets it up is weird, like the hands, and you don't know what the fuck is coming.
But his kicks were very nice. It was very nice. And in Taekwondo, like the main thing that they use is the kicks, right? The main
he had really good teeps. He was keeping him to keep him off him.
Yeah.
But Dion just pressured enough and landed all the cleaner strikes.
Yeah.
And started to put it on him on that third round.
Yeah.
And he definitely got that round for sure. He definitely got that fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alex, man, what a unique style.
Unique, yeah, very unique
to himself. And it works. It's not something you could tell it worked, but it wasn't enough to get through. But yeah.
And with Dion, with Hokage, I like when he walks. I felt it, you know, when he just stands. He doesn't come out straight. He stands and he waits for his music to pump him up, and he's just walking back and forth, letting his music breathe fully. He pumps himself up, and I feel that as well, because that's how I feel whenever I train or whenever I do whatever I like. I listen to my song, I'll let it pump me up, I'll let it gas me up, and then I go. And I felt that, you know, when he walked out, and then obviously the fight after, he walked out to that Lil Durk All My Life song, and he was waiting for the drop, you know, and he was waiting, and then he walks out. It's just, I love it, man. Dion's that guy, and Dion's whole family or someone was there right close to us, and they were
all
screaming.
The supporters were there. Like, he's only 21. He's such a good fighter, man.
Yeah, 21. That's right.
Super impressed with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he won. Now he's on to the next.
Yeah. So the next fight was. So obviously this is the tournament, right? Semi-finals, semi?
No, they started with the quarter.
Semi-finals, yeah. So Titus Proctor fought Sam Parks.
Yeah.
And
they meet in the semi-finals now.
Yeah, so Titus won this by TKO. He dropped him. And with the body shot, right?
Yeah, it was a body shot, the liver shot that got him.
Yeah. He was already hurt. His body was already hurt, and then
he just put the finishing touch on it.
Yeah.
I think
my brain's quite blurred out on this fight for some reason.
Nah, it was the same thing. Yeah. He started to land the straight rights, the 1-2s, boom, and rocked him. I think he had 2 standing 8 counts, I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Him. He won because of 2 knockdown rule, right?
The 2 knockdown rule.
Yeah. So he knocked him down once.
That was a straight right that he landed. Boom, that was nice. And then the second time around was that liver shot.
That's right. Yeah.
And he's doing what he does, the same thing like I said. He's patient, technical, feint, you know, the leg kicks. Yeah. But then his bread and butter is just his hands, man. The way he sets his hands up. Just, super beautiful, man. Like IQ, next level. The way he just knew, man. Like he just knows when to place it.
For him, man. He's so good.
His timing, man. He just knows. He sees some shit that you can't see. Like, he just knows when I can place the shot. Yeah. And he places it. That's it. And took him out in what was the second round? Round 1. It was round 1, I think.
Was it round 1?
It was round 1, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like it was round 3. I don't know why.
I could be wrong. I can't remember what round it was.
It's quite blurry. There was so
much going on.
So many fights,
Yeah, but I remember it definitely was that liver shot.
Yeah, I know that the round 1 for a fact is Caeden. Caeden was like, it might have been round 1. It was round 1.
It was round 1. He got 2 knockdowns.
Titus dropped. Beat him in round 1.
Round 1. 2 knockdowns in round 1, I think.
Yeah.
And that second one, that was it. Sam Parks was out. Yeah. But another display. Beautiful performance by Titus. That puts him into the finals.
Yeah, and well, he obviously won the finals, but we'll get to that. So the next fight, Arshia fought Hokage.
Again,
Arshia fought Hokage. So look, Arshia was obviously styling, winning round 1 right up until he got that flash knockdown, right? See, the thing is, the knockdown didn't really do much. It didn't hurt him. He got hit with a punch and he fell, so they gave him an 8 count. And that's what, this was a split decision win for Hokage. But that's what gave Hokage the first round, in my opinion. Yeah. So in my opinion, Dion won round 1 and round 3. Yeah. Round 2, for a fact, Arshia won. Yeah. For a fact, he was just styling on him, putting his hands down again, head movement, everything. Arshia just showed his thing. Yeah. Problem is, Arshia got tired. Round 3, you can tell.
He started to feel it.
Because he has so much movement, so much explosive feints and everything. Yeah. And then people who don't do that, don't feint a lot, don't understand how tiring it is to just keep feinting. 100%. Right? Feinting is almost like just constantly throwing strikes. It's almost the same thing. You're just constantly doing this. And Arshia did so much of that in this fight. When round 3 came, you can tell fatigue started to set in a little bit more. He was moving a lot, still circling and moving a lot, but his feints weren't really there anymore, and Hokage just toughed it out and just kept throwing. Hokage, he just did what he did in the finals. He just kept coming forward and throwing, man. So many great strikes.
Hokage, like he has good fight IQ too. He understands like
for sure.
Obviously, like all these guys have good fight IQ at their level, but he's so good at mixing it up, mixing levels up too. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, he just kept pressuring, kept landing, kept his output up.
Yeah.
That's what won him the fight, is he kept the output going.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had just a bit more output than Arshia. Just a little bit more, but they both had really
it was close.
Equal
it was a split
output.
decision.
It was split, they
close.
both had equal output. It could have gone either way, because I was seeing it. I kind of, in my opinion, like, I kind of gave it to Arshia, but
I was telling you from before they announced, I was like, I think round 1 I know because of
I forgot about that flash knockdown, the round 1. That's why I gave it to Arshia, but it was super close fight.
And also, if you think about it, right, because of the tournament, we never really focus on the fact that they just beat an opponent.
Yeah.
You know, Hokage just beat the former King of the Ring champ. You know, like he just beat Arshia, who was a King of the Ring champ. You know. So it's like, because it's like, you fight this, now you're on to the next fight, it's like, you don't realize the magnitude of it. Like, if they did only one fight, and it was Hokage versus Arshia versus the former King of the Ring champion, and Hokage beats him, it's a bigger deal. But because of the tournament, the magnitude of it goes away. But man, Hokage fucking went in there and beat the former champion.
Yeah, you know? And it's not easy. Arshia is no walk in the park.
Arshia is not, like, I wouldn't, like, going into this fight, I was like, there's no way. I was like, oh, this is, like, you know, no disrespect to Dion, but I was like, Arshia is just gonna beat him easy. And I was telling you, it's gonna be Arshia and Titus in the final. And Titus called out Arshia as well. He said, I want Arshia in the final. You know, and but nah, hey, Hokage, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Hokage. Yeah. Like I said, I'm a big fan.
His family next to us went nuts when he won. When he won, man, they lost.
I'm a fan of all these guys, man. I'm just a fan, bro.
I'm a fan of all of them. Yeah. I DM'd through the BLATANCY page. I DM'd all of them today, this morning. I was like, yo, fuck, I love what I saw yesterday, you know. Dion won.
Yeah, so Dion won. Now he's into the final.
Now into the finals.
Titus.
This is the finals of King of the Ring, 75 kg.
And bro, like, what kind of goosebumps right
this
now?
Is a war.
They just showed up. They left it all in there. These guys left it all in there.
They left it all in there. Like they were going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, see, I was telling Sean and I was telling Strands, I was like, you can tell they're a little bit more patient than they were when they were fighting before. Yeah. They were still coming forward a lot, but they're a little bit like, this is the finals. We can't make any mistakes, right? Round 1 and round 2, it was just so back and forth. Like even though I knew Titus was leading, but it was like Hokage is just right behind him. Just like any big strike can change. Change who's winning, who's leading, right? And when round 3 came, that's when they were just like fucking standing and banging, bro. Like they didn't give a shit.
I came back in round 3 because I went to see Diddy and I went to see.
Yeah.
But so I didn't see the round 1 and round 2.
Round 1 and round 2. Well, Titus was leading for sure. For a fact, I know Titus definitely won all rounds.
But I came back in round 3 and I was like, fuck. They were just going at it. They were like, who wanted the most?
Yeah.
That was it. That's what I saw.
Swinging.
I saw who wanted the most and they were swinging for the fan. They didn't give a fuck. They were just output.
In the pocket.
Circling.
Yeah.
And just letting go until the last bell. They were just throwing and throwing and throwing. And Titus just had a bit more to it.
Titus was leading for sure. Yeah. He definitely won. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
He definitely won all rounds in my opinion.
But man, 19 and 21. What a fight, man. Honestly, like, I take my hat off to these guys.
Yeah.
They put on a phenomenal fight. A fucking war, and they both won that night. It's not just one winner. Yes, Titus is the King of the Ring champion, not taking away, but they both won that night. They both were kings for that shit.
And they both won at least 2 fights that night.
Yeah.
I mean, Titus won 3. Yeah. But they still won 2 fights in one night, you know? Hey, crazy.
That's crazy shit.
So, and that's the thing with King of the Ring. Even if you don't win the King of the Ring title, you still won.
Yeah, you still
won twice that night. You know, if you reach to the final, you still
fuck it. Even if you lost, it didn't matter because you made it that far. Exactly. It's not everyone gets to step on the King of the Ring.
Exactly.
Like Jason said, the amount of people that put their name in to enter the tournament. Yeah. Only these 8 came through.
Straight up. Yeah.
So it's even for you to make it on the card, to make it in the tournament, you're the man. You already won.
Straight up.
You already fucking won as a fighter. Yeah. Even if you lost. But at least, you make it there. You know?
Straight up.
But
yeah, man, Titus, King of the Ring champ. Shout out to him. Congratulations. This is a big deal, big moment for him.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to his future.
I'm looking forward to his career, man. I can't wait to watch this guy's career, watch his future.
There's plenty of these young kids, man. Like there's what's that other kid that knocked Nikora down?
Alejandro.
See, he was 9. He's probably 20 now, but like he was 19, 20. There's
Luke Thomas. Is it Luke?
No, Luke Thomas. The white kid, the Muay Thai champ.
Yeah. His name is Luke, right? Luke McAdams.
Lucas McAdams.
Lucas McAdams.
Yeah. He's another kid. There's so many young teenagers, man, that are just so elite. It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, that's King of the Ring, man. That's the King of the Ring.
Great show.
Probably one of the greatest shows in Australasia. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
greatest kickboxing shows.
Greatest kickboxing show in Australasia for sure.
Because of that tournament, man, it's just so fun. So fun. Every time we went for King of the Ring, it's always just been so much fun.
It's never been a shit night.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a wrap on King of the Ring. Yeah. We'll have some UFC talk now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about 3 fights in the UFC. I mean, there were so many great fights, but we're not going to talk about it. We don't have time for that shit. So it was headlining by Beneil, Dariush, and Arman Tsarukyan. But we'll start with Rob Font fought Deiveson Figureido. Figureido came up in weight, former champion flyweight. He's fighting bantamweight now.
And that he beat Rob Font, fuck. Like, he beat him fucking unanimously.
Decision.
Like, at first I was kind of like, I don't know how Figureido. I had my money.
Figureido came out like Cejudo a little bit.
I kind of had my money on Rob, to be honest, but Figureido started to find that power carried on. That guy hits hard, man. He cracks.
Yeah.
Because Rob Font cracked him a few times, but Figueiredo was cool with it.
Yeah.
But every time Figueiredo hit Rob Font like felt it. You could tell.
Yeah.
And then at one point he landed that right hand so clean, his equilibrium just went off.
Yeah. I
was like, oh fuck! But he came back. He covered up and he came back.
Yeah.
But took him down. A lot of
great takedowns.
Good takedowns. Good control. And he overall landed the better strikes and landed more and just had more damage and. Yeah, Figueiredo looking good, man, for bantamweight, looking really good. So
I wonder what's next for Figgy. He's 36 years old. Oh, he's 35 years old. Sorry.
Yeah. He's gonna make another run for a title here. Yeah, that's the reason he won't get another shot at flyweight. So.
Oh yeah, but that's what's next.
Whoever's next? Well, what is he now? He's top 10. He's top 10. Yeah, he beat Rob Font, so he's top 10. Rob Font is 8, so that means Figueiredo will be like 7 or something.
Yeah, so Corey should get the title shot already.
Yeah, definitely. But who else is in the division? Bantamweight.
So Cheeto is booked.
Yeah, Cheeto's
Corey's booked for Umar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pull out the bantamweight. Yeah. Who else is in bantamweight?
My brain's not working.
Aljo's going out to featherweight, so
maybe if the commentator, whatever his name is.
Oh, we got Dominic Cruz, we got Pedro Munoz.
Petr Yan.
Yeah.
Song Yadong will be a good fight.
Song's already booked.
Oh.
So
who's Song fighting? Petr Yan.
Oh no, he's in top 10, right? So,
Song's fighting Petr Yan, right?
No. Song Yadong's fighting
Merab.
No, he's fighting Gutierrez or Gutierrez. I think he's fighting. Yeah, right.
Why would he be fighting behind him?
I don't know why. I saw that too. He's fighting behind for some reason.
Oh, I guess he lost, right? He lost to.
I think he's fighting Gutierrez.
Oh, okay.
So 7.
But yeah, Dominic Cruz as well saying
Yeah, Dominic Cruz will be a good fight for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be good. Dominic Cruz or.
Petr Yan actually. Petr Yan versus that guy will be great. Figureido.
Yeah. But there's so many guys waiting in line for the title. There'll be Merab for bantamweight. Merab will be waiting. Corey's waiting. Marlon's getting his fight now.
Yeah. So now the one that makes sense, obviously, the person that needs the title shot for a fact is Corey or Merab. They might do Corey versus Merab.
Look, it's either Dominic Cruz or Pedro Munoz.
Yeah. Or Petr Yan.
True. Yeah. Fuck, why am I not thinking about Petr Yan? Yeah.
Petr Yan is fighting someone.
Who?
Can't remember now. I did see it booked and everyone was like, oh shit. Who was it? Whatever, doesn't matter. It was like going to be a great fight as well.
Yeah. Yeah, or if not, then the Dominic Cruz or Munoz or maybe the fighter, I don't know, winner of Yan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But shout out to Figueiredo.
Looking good at bantamweight, so
let's talk about Bobby Green versus Jalin Turner.
Bobby Green came out, he was flexing, he was landing on Jalin.
I didn't watch the fight at all.
He was landing on Jalin, he was getting him. He was getting him, and then he just got caught. Not got caught, but obviously his hands were down, and that's what happens when you fight.
Yeah, his hands were fully down.
Yeah, he always does that. And Jalin, he was flexing on Jalin, bro. Jalin was finding it tough. Bobby was just out the way, landing strikes on him, rocking him. I was like, oh shit. I was like, Bobby was looking good.
One of the most shittiest stoppages I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst stoppages. Worst stoppages, like Bobby's whole equilibrium was off. He went down. He was getting ground and pounded bad.
Covering up,
was
not even fighting.
He's not even there. He's just covering up with one hand, and then the ref was just standing there and just watching it. Bobby Green was knocked the fuck out, and he still landed 2 more shots before he pulled him off.
Bobby was out. He was limp, and he ate 1, 2, and then he jumps in.
Bro, like, fuck, man, like...
First of all, Jalen's turn, scary.
Yeah, he hit hard as fuck.
No, scary how quick he went straight. He landed the right, went straight with another right, and then it's just so quick he was already on top, throwing bombs on Bobby Green. Like, it was so crazy how fast it is. If you watch it back right, it's like, boom, straight on the ground. Like, oh shit, bro.
Killer instinct.
Instantly. Like, zero, like... Oh shit, he's down. Like it's like he just knew, Brian. All right, go down. Like immediately. Fuck, crazy.
And that's fucked up. That stoppage is fucked up because like that's taking life of Bobby Green's fucking career, man.
Yeah. I mean,
like
when you're out,
when Bobby was walking towards him, he was like, he was stumbling as he was walking towards Jalin. Like afterwards.
Crazy. I mean, they hyped it out backstage. Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck, bro, that's bad. That was a shit stoppage.
Yeah.
But shout out to Jalin, so now he's back. He's back in the mix.
Wonder what's next for him.
For Jalin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the landscape's looking like.
Him versus Beneil? Nah. Beneil just got KO'd. But I don't know. Let's see what's the lightweight.
Yeah, let's see what the landscape. Where was you? You just clicked on it before, right?
Oh, it's here.
Where was it? Over there.
That's my there you. So Poirier is booked against Fiziev, right? Or maybe it's in the works.
Jalin? No, Jalen's 12.
Gamrot already beat Jalin. Maybe RDA.
Yeah, maybe RDA. Maybe RDA or Benoit.
Benoit Saint-Denis, man. That motherfucker.
He's waiting. He's calling everyone. So why not?
Well, I guess he's ahead of Jalin. So
but still.
He wants the Dustins, the Fizievs, and the
I don't know. He's not gonna get them. So maybe if he beats Jalin, then he probably could.
Yeah.
Maybe even RDA. I don't know what RDA is up to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tsarukyan now is in the top 5. But anyways, let's actually, since it was a lightweight showcase anyways today, let's talk about Beneil Dariush versus Arman Tsarukyan, bro. Tsarukyan is showing his levels.
Yeah.
Like he finished the last guy he fought. Who did he fight last? I can't remember now.
He lost the last one, didn't he?
No. He was on top of the guy, ground and pound, and finished him.
Yeah. But yeah, Beneil. First of all, Beneil came out looking good. He landed a straight left.
He landed some leg kicks.
Inside leg kicks. Good inside leg kicks.
Joaquim Silva fought today. He fought Clay Guida.
Oh yeah, he fought Clay Guida. Yeah. So Beneil was doing great until Tsarukyan started to mix it up a bit more. And
Tsarukyan patient is on. Threw a knee.
Good timing. Threw a knee. It didn't land.
Before his leg even went down.
Boom. He turned it around into like a Superman punch almost.
When you see it in full time, it's like so quick. It's almost like he practiced throw a knee for this throw.
Or even he didn't practice. It's just instinctual in the moment. Just boom. He landed there clean on the jaw.
The side of his face.
Nah, it was right here. I remember it was right here. Boom. And that's the thing. It wouldn't have been too much of a powerful shot, even if it wasn't.
Yeah.
It landed and would have knocked him down because he was not expecting that punch.
Exactly.
He was not expecting.
He thought he missed the knee.
Yeah, he thought he missed the knee. He's like, okay, I'm safe, and then boom. No one expects that. Yeah. He wasn't expecting that straight right to come down.
Straight up.
Boom, and then he went down, and that was it. Ground and pound, and it was done.
And he ground and pound.
And he was out, bro. Like that shot got him good because Beneil was out.
I think it was that and the ground and pound. The ground and pound fully he went out, bro.
He was out.
And he was down for a long time. Beneil was lying down for a long time, you know. He didn't even get up to, when they were announcing the winner, he didn't, like the referee hold hands, he didn't even run for that, he just was sitting down. Fully fucked, man. Arman showed. I want to see Arman fight Islam again.
Yeah, I want to see that fight.
I want to see it again.
I want to see it again.
I want to see it again, though.
Conor McGregor, I want to see it again.
Yeah. You're 1-1 in the division.
You're 1-1.
Yeah. I want to see it again. But I legit want to see it again.
Yeah, I feel like he's a big threat for Islam, man.
He is.
Big.
He is the next. Because if you think about it, Islam, apart maybe Volga knocked out, right? But who else? Charles, maybe. But the thing is, right, Charles might do a lot better than he did the last time.
Yeah, for sure.
But he still won't beat Azam.
You don't know. Anything can happen.
He can beat Azam.
But he definitely.
Tsarukyan can beat Azam.
Just stylistically, he is a dangerous matchup for Islam.
And he gave Azam one of Islam's toughest fights so far. Yeah. You know, it was a lot of scrambles.
And Tsarukyan just developed as well. He's just become seasoned. He's 27.
Yeah, he's just coming into his
back then
prime.
he was still really young.
He was 21, 22 at the time, yeah.
Yeah, he's just coming to his prime, so yeah, Tsarukyan is that guy, man. He's definitely coming for that throne. Yeah. So yeah.
And I love what he said in the mic, so casually, you know, he's like, you know, I was 22 at the time, I'm 27 now, and I'm gonna knock him out, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, easy. He just said like, I'm gonna knock him out, that's it. You know, and he's talking about his
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, definitely a big fan of Tsarukyan. I've been a fan of Tsarukyan since I didn't know who he was until he fought Gamrot.
Yeah.
And ever since
the Gamrot fight, that fight was fucking crazy.
If you're an MMA fan, if you like MMA,
yeah,
and you're an MMA fan, that's a fight you need to watch.
Yeah.
Super high level technical shit, striking, grappling. Wow. That pace was insane.
Yeah.
You never see no pace like that in any other fight. That pace was crazy.
Yeah.
That was like some flyweight pace, like Moreno and Figureido pace.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
For lightweight. So that fight, if you really want to see a fight, if you're an MMA fighter, like if you really enjoy MMA, you're an MMA fan, that's the fight you need to watch. Ahmed Tsarukyan was his Gamrot.
Yeah. Shout out to Arman the Armenian.
Shout out to the Armenian Arman. Can't wait to see. But yeah, that's a wrap for UFC.
And that's a wrap for BLATANCY.
Fucking out this bitch.
My name is Kumiv. Ling. Now I'm getting like a king.
You fucking know.
Ian Gary's a cock. We're out! We'll talk about that when Ian fights.